April 15th, 2024. Robert and I pick up our packages, which contain our ice axes and micro spikes. And too soon, Frank is driving us to the trail, back on the PCT. We hike the San Jacinto Mountains, the dangerous ridge that so many hikers skipped 22 days ago. We both repeat often how glad we are to have waited out the weather in Arizona. I'm proud of us, Robert says. You're a painting machine?
Yeah.
Holy cow. How many paintings you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I got about 20 here, and I have about 35 or so that I already sent back, maybe 40.
Wow.
So I got about 60 total so far, which is good because we've been out on trail for about 60 days. So I'm getting close to like one painting a day.
That's amazing. It takes until late afternoon to hike the 5 miles to the top of Fuller Ridge. We sit on a rock, a small patch of snow-free earth, trying to decide if we should go on or stay. The snow is even more slippery than I had imagined, with a foot of slush that simply gives way underneath.
You see, it looks like a face.
Too high.
No, look at the mountains. Forehead, nose, lips. You see it?
Yeah. Oh, there's also herb garlic. Bold jalapeno.
Looks like we're leaving just in time.
April 21st, 2024. Mission Creek. 7 miles of the trail is washed out, leaving only a rushing creek bed to follow. It isn't so much challenging as it is tedious walking through the sand, kicking boulders, and crossing the creek repeatedly. Robert hikes in front, setting the pace and finding the best route through the creek bed.
Gandalf. Hey, baby.
Wow, that's pretty.
Yeah.
May 4th, 2024. Yesterday we planned for the hiker Oasis. The small homestead is run by Farmer John and his wife, and they offer a small resupply in the even smaller town of Agua, Dulce.
Yeah, stop there.
Good morning. Welcome to Serenity's Oasis, where we party hard and sleep at 9 p.m.
I'm in.
You know, we're tired, so we'll sleep anyway, probably.
Clear. Well played.
Got it out of all of the hiker box so I can wash my clothes.
I took a picture of her, but remember, he's a macho margarita. So.
Macho Margarita? These are Mark.
He's
Oh, no, did you say
Professor Macho
Macho?
Margarita.
He said Mr. Macho, but I wasn't even in the room when he called me Mr. Macho.
I
That was
like
when I was in
Macho
the toilet
Mark.
and he said,
'cause
"Where's
you
Mr.
were-
Macho?"
You fall too easily to peer
I was about to
pressure.
have a wee, and then I came back.
And I was Mr. Macho.
And I was Mr. Macho.
I just wanted the nice pink cocktail.
You should have just gotten one.
I tried. He didn't let me have one.
I told him.
I was like, "Can I please have that pink drink?" He said, "No, that's for girls." And I said, "Well, like, give me the
It's a
most."
strawberry margarita.
They give me the most.
Shut up.
Girls, that's tequila. It's, yeah.
Qué bonita.
Qué muy bonita. Eso es muy bonito.
You know what I got too? Salt. And salt. Because we need more salt.
You want some on your sandwich?
I'll do it.
What's up, Hookie?
May 8th, 2024. Robert sets the pace. The trail is flat with no rocks to trip us, so he begins to jog. The trail winds just on the outskirts of the Mojave Desert. It is 24 miles to Hiker Town, which is the hostel just on the side where the road meets the trail.
Well, you can't even see us, so.
You gotta turn the light on the phone. I guess.
Just video record you for a second.
Oh. You got that? Okay.
Just for 1 second.
Can you see me okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Hey everybody, we're hiking through the night for God knows how long.
Till we find our campsite.
Yeah. Aliens? What?
Cave-ins.
Cave-ins.
Like the pipe caves in. Oh, were you recording?
The pipe caves in?
This is it's safe when we're walking on the pipe.
I hope so.
Robert and I are greeted by several other hikers as we walk through the chain link fence. Most we recognize from the last stop, people like Kettle and Johnny Appleseed.
So good. I'm gonna let mine sit for just a little bit longer. It had to be right after I had a bite of food.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're like almost all spinning.
Yeah.
Except for that row right there. Doesn't it kind of look like a weird bird taking flight in those two?
A weird what?
Like a bird taking flight? Never mind. I'm stupid.
Yeah, on the propellers, you mean?
On the ones that aren't moving. May 12th, 2024. I remember when it felt like the Sierra were forever ahead, and now they are only 130 miles away. So Bobby is still sleeping, and I decided to get up and have some coffee. Pretty tired, and of course he's pretty tired from, let's see, we hiked 26 miles yesterday. So I figured I'd, like let him sleep in. There's like over 100 gallons here. Thank you, Trail Angels. And then we have a 16-mile carry to the next water cache.
30, 30.
Yeah, everybody's ready.
Ayo!
Awesome.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's all we're doing?
That's it. That's the video.
Water cache!
What's up?
Don't come
Okay, okay.
Gotta keep going.
Okay, real quick, go around and say your favorite animal. Go.
I think my favorite animal is an elephant.
Sweet.
Mine too.
Really?
What? Susie's too.
What?
Oh my god.
What is yours? A butterfly?
I don't know. Favorite animal.
Trying to get everybody in it. It's not working. There they are.
I'm not telling you my real name. That's kind of how he sounds too.
I don't know what kind of shit we're gonna get into, man. But
He's either.
Does your fishing pack clip onto your belt? No, it's a full wraparound.
And this is my magic keyboard. Bobby helped me decide to get this after my first lightweight collapsible keyboard broke. And I have been now carting this around. I'm not sure how much it weighs. Didn't even think about it. But it has really helped me do a lot of writing. Bobby and I are hiking the Pacific Crest Trail. Ooh-ah. We are actually been on trail for a month and 9 days now. Sorry, I keep putting my hand there. We left on March 9th and started the Pacific Crest Trail. We got 150 miles all the way to Idyllwild before we started hitting a whole bunch of storms. They were kind of coming in every weekend, and the San Jacinto mountain range was not passable. A lot of people were skipping it, and only the few that were doing it were like mountaineers with like crampons and actually mountaineering like experience and gear. So we had this crazy idea that we would just hop over to the Arizona Trail really quick. Seemed like a brilliant idea, which I think it was still a great idea. But we decided to do 300 miles of the Arizona Trail. 2 years ago, Bobby and I hiked the Arizona Trail all the way up to, we headed southbound, and we got to Tucson. And it was kind of always in the back of our minds that we never finished it. And we had kind of always said like, hey, we're gonna go back and hike it and stuff. So when we were stuck in Idyllwild I think we were there for about 4 days, just like it was snowing, and all these hikers were like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And like people were going home and people were like jumping ahead, and Bobby was like, why don't we go to the Arizona Trail? And it seemed like a great idea. He has some family in Phoenix, so we decided to start at the border of Mexico and hike to Phoenix, which would be about 300 miles.
and we did it we gave ourselves 22 days. So it was a super leisurely pace. I think we were hiking an average of 14 miles a day, and it was gorgeous. It was awesome. I am so happy that we finished it, and we can say that we finished I guess that we section hiked the whole Arizona Trail, and it was a lot of fun. So then on April 22nd, we came back to the PCT. We got into Idyllwild. It was kind of a whirlwind. Bobby and I actually got food poisoning right before we came over back to the PCT. So we spent about another 2 days in Idyllwild getting situated to being in the mountains again, and also getting over food poisoning. And that was April 22nd. And then we began our trek along the PCT towards Canada. Yesterday we just hit the 600-mile marker, which is strange because we have 300 miles on top of that. So sometimes Bobby and I will be like, oh, 6, 7, 8, oh, we're at 900 miles or whatever, which is very cool, and it is true, but I like to not think of it like that because it makes me feel like we should be further along on the PCT than we actually are. So from here on out, I will say that we are just 600 miles on the PCT, and we've been on trail, let's see, 2 months and 8 days now, I think. And I don't know how many days that would be for the PCT. I should find that out so I can start counting that and putting that on there. It has been quite the ride. Bobby and I have been hiking pretty solo this whole time, meeting a few people, but kind of generally keeping to ourselves just because, I don't know, we've just been kind of enjoying hiking and stuff. And yesterday we met 2 amazing new friends, Roadrunner and Bougie, and it was so crazy because there's this thing, trail magic, and that's where you're on trail and you're just hoping for, like, sorry for the